going on, everybody? How you doing today? Today I am going to clean my upstairs with 4 different robots. The reason why, I want to see which one can do the job the quickest and just how much dirt it can collect. The upstairs is actually already clean, so there's not much debris for it to actually pick up. I'm going to run all these on highest suction power that they offer, and I want to see which dirt bin has the most deep down dirt and carpet fibers in it at the end of the test, as well as seeing how long it took and the map that it gives after one run. Now, as you can see, I have the S9 Plus. That one's at the kind of a disadvantage here because it's a camera based and the LiDAR is just superior when mapping. But I still wanted to give it a go and see how long it's going to take and just see how much dirt it can suck out of the carpet. So all these are fully charged, all of them are empty, and none of them have a map of the upstairs. And I'm going to put them in different locations, and they're all going to clean the same exact area. And at the end, we'll see which one's the quickest. We'll look at the map, we'll see how much dirt is in each bin, and we'll pick kind of a winner. So we have the Deebot T8 Plus, the WYZE robot vacuum, Roborock S4 Max, and of course the Roomba S9 Plus. So let me go ahead and set up, and I will show you where each one starts, and we'll start them. We'll let them clean, and then once they're all done, we'll look at the information it gives us and check out how dirty. All right, I'll be back. If you're new, please do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, helps me out more than you know. And yeah, I'll be right back. All right, everybody, gonna show you the layout really quick. This is at the top of the stairs, bedroom here, where we have the Deebot. Start this here. Bathroom here, they're all clean. And here, got a little room. And with the WYZE, we're gonna send him out.
Starting cleaning.
Bathroom here, we got the Roborock S4 Max. Gonna go in and send him out here.
Starting to clean.
And down the hall, we got the Roomba S9 Plus. Like I said before, all these are on maximum suction. There's no maps up here right now, and they're all empty. So let's see how long you can get done the first, who can get done the fastest, and then we'll see which one has the most collected dirt in the dirt bin. Here's my prediction if you want. I predict the S9, being that it's on high suction, will not be able to complete this because the battery does not last all that long. I'm also a little bit worried about the WYZE robot vacuum. That one has a very small battery compared to the Roborocks, and that one might not quite complete this test either. I do think the Roborock will be fine. That I believe has the largest battery. And I think the Deebot T8 Plus will be fine as well, but I never know. We'll see when these are done. And this is gonna be one very clean upstairs with 4 robots going. All right, Roborock's over here, doing its edge cleaning like it always starts with. Where are these guys going? It didn't want to start in here after all, did it? Yeah, that's right. Roborock T8 Plus. Where the heck did the WYZE go? They're also gonna bump into each other. But they're smart. They'll realize that they can go back and clean it. You guys don't need to clean the same exact area twice. The WYZE must be in here too. Oh, there it is down there. All right, I'm gonna let these 4 go. Like I said, this is just kind of for fun also, but I am curious which one's going to get done the quickest. I kind of think the Roborock will, based off previous tests I've done, and but if the Roomba can finish this with one charge, then I think that'll definitely have the most debris inside. So I'll be back when these are done and we'll finish up this video. Thanks for watching so far, and I will be back. This WYZE is having massive trouble with getting under here. It's trying to get, see, it did it again the second time now. I've had to come up and rescue this guy. It's getting stuck under here, and the LiDAR sensor is supposed to tell it to back off and go around when it hits it, and it's not doing that. And hopefully it's getting out to where it's not going to get stuck again, but 2 times I had to rescue it, and so far the others have not aired out at all, so that's definitely a little bit of a concern. Oh, WYZE. WYZE, did you do that? Well, it could not finish this job at all because it kept ramming itself underneath here and getting stuck. So these have these little tap sensors on top that when they go under things like this, it should barely tap it and the robot will know to back out and avoid that area. So something is not working with my WYZE LiDAR tapping sensor. And this is the 3rd time it got stuck in this test. And if I sent this up here, it would do this every single time. Like I said, unless I raised the bed or did a no-go zone. So all 3 other robots have been in here. They all fit under there fine. No issues, no getting stuck, no nothing. All right, so the WYZE robot is out for this challenge. And this doesn't even click anymore. So I think it actually jammed it in there so tight that this sensor is broken now, possibly. It's not pushing it at all like this one. So the WYZE is out. Sadly, the Roomba S9 Plus is also out because the battery just did not last the full cleaning job. And that one needed to go back and charge. But since we're just doing a test where I drop these robots and hit clean, obviously the base isn't up here, so it can't go back and charge. Of course, if the base was up here, it would have done this with no problem. But obviously, it would have taken longer than these, and that's kind of the whole point of this test. So the WYZE is out, the Roomba is out. So the ones that did complete the test, the Deebot T8 Plus and the Roborock S4 Max. Which one do you think won? So I have the notifications on my phone, and the Roborock won by 6 minutes. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and go into the app real quick. Check out the map it made and any information it wants to give us about the cleaning job. All right, so it did the complete job. As you can see, 45% battery life left, which is a lot. That's one great thing about the Roborocks. The batteries last forever. Remember, this is all on high suction power. So as you can see, it makes a really accurate, very good map. I went everywhere that it could reach. Here's the 2 chairs I have in the computer room. Then here's the stairs going downstairs. And everywhere else is perfect. So this one won by 6 to 7 minutes. 45% battery life left. Let's go ahead and check out what the Deebot shows us. All right, so 73 minutes total cleaning time. And as you can see, it doesn't give me a percent, unfortunately. But that looks to be around maybe 33%, maybe a little bit less. So definitely better life overall on the Roborock. But this also did a very good job. The map is very good and accurate. Basically the same exact as the Roborock. So another thing I liked about these, even the S9 Plus, they went back exactly where I started them, because that's where they thought their home was. So dang it, WYZE, I really wanted to see if this would complete it. I have a feeling the battery would have died before it finished this job, but it's a shame that this one little piece of my bed ruined the entire test for this WYZE, but not the other ones, so that's kind of disappointing. So let's go ahead and check out the dirt bins real quick, and we'll see which one collected the most dust on a floor that was already cleaned. So this is a really good suction power test to see which one got up the most deep fibers. So just for the heck of it, since the WYZE is here, let's see how it did in the short time it was cleaning. So remember, I cleaned all these out. So you can see the WYZE does have some pretty dang good suction. Has some really thick, caked on carpet fibers and deep down dust. So quite a bit for the short time it was running. But it's definitely not going to win anything in this test. I'm going to check the T8 Plus. Oh, wow. This thing, look at that, guys. This thing, and this was empty before I started this test, so look how much deep down dirt and debris this guy got. Let me open this up. Holy cow, look at that suction power on this guy. And once again, I know I just said it, but this was cleaned out. Look at all that deep down dust and dirt. Can't even see how much I can grab. Wow. That is pretty cool. So the bin completely full with debris. So obviously this one is absolutely winning this test. It's completely stuffed in there. Great job, TA Plus. You completed the job. No errors whatsoever. And the map was great. The time was really fast. Now we'll see if the Roborock has that much debris in it as well. You know what? Let's save the Roborock for last, just because it was the first one to finish. Let's see how much debris the almighty S9 Plus has. If the T8 Plus had that much in the debris bin, I think this is going to be absolutely jam-packed as well. Definitely not jam-packed like I would have thought. Let me open this up. Not quite as packed as the T8 Plus, but still a very good amount of very thick debris pulled deep from the carpets. So that's a very good job, but I would actually say the T8 Plus did a better job overall in this department. However, it was able to complete the job, so this did not get as much square footage as the T8 Plus did. On to the final guy, the Roborock S4 Max. My guess was this one was going to win it all, but I did not expect the T8 to be that good and jam-packed in there. So hopefully this one's got just as much. Let's find out. And once again, there's quite a bit in there, but that T8 Plus, wow. Let me open this for you real quick. All right, there we go, guys. Regardless, a ton of fine dirt and carpet fibers. But I'd say without a doubt that TA Plus pulled up the most of it. This one was faster overall by 6 to 7 minutes. But it really looks like that TA Plus did a better overall job cleaning. And that suction power is quite impressive. So did this happen like you thought it would? Did you think that the S9 Plus would be able to finish this floor plan up here? I really wish it would have. That's my one big downfall with the Roombas, even the i7. The batteries are just not big enough. I really hope that whatever model Roomba has coming out, they put in a battery at least as big as this one, which would be 5200 mAh. I think the Roomba is around 3 to 3500, which is definitely not enough, especially when they offer that one with such great suction power. So I'm disappointed in that, but however, if I was going to have it up here permanently with the base, it would clean amazingly. So let me know down in the comments what you guys thought, and if you're new, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. Doing a giveaway very soon. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give away that Roomba 981 that I got, and also the Roomba 692. So giving away 2 Roombas to you guys for totally free. When I hit 10,000 subs, I'll create a video and tell you guys more about how I want to do the giveaway. And yeah, I'll ship it to you for free. And hopefully you enjoy a free robot vacuum. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.